On Saturday, May 6, 2017 at Churchill Downs, 20 of the fastest 3-year-old colts loaded into the starting gate at Churchill Downs. It was number 5, Always Dreaming, who got to the finish line first, became our 143rd Derby champion. So he got to go to the winner's circle, and of course in that Derby winner's circle you're going to get a garland of roses, about 500 roses on the blanket. The owner of the horse, they're going to receive a check. The purse is $2 million, and usually first place is going to take home about $1.6 million of that purse. But also the owners took home a solid gold cup trophy. It is believed to be the only solid gold trophy given in North American sports. The trophy stands 22 inches tall, weighs about 65 ounces, and it has been the same design basically since the 50th Derby run in 1924, when the owner was given to the owners of a horse named Black Gold. And today on Derby Academy, we're going to answer the question, why gold? Why is it a gold cup trophy? So these are the 118 chemical elements that make up everything on Earth, and we want to use one of these to make us a Derby trophy. Well, which one are we going to use? Well, number 79 is AU. The 79 is on the top left-hand corner. That's the atomic number, and AU is the Latin symbol for aurum, which is what we call gold. So which one of these are we going to use to make our Derby trophy? Well, first of all, 11 of these elements are gases. It would be almost impossible to use gas as a currency or a trophy, so we'll get rid of the 11 gas elements. 2 of them are liquids, mercury and bromine, which would also be impractical, and also the fact that they're poisonous. You have to rule out any element that reacts violently during a chemical reaction. You don't want your trophy exploding when you hand it over. And also, some of these elements are radioactive and cause cancer. So we're really down to now 49 of elements, which are kind of in the middle of the periodic table. And in these 49, you have many of them transition and post-transition metals like iron, aluminum, lead, copper, well-known elements. But you have to start getting rid of many of these because they tarnish easily, they're difficult to extract, and that takes us now down to 8, which are called the noble metals. Platinum, silver, gold, osmium, things like that. But the problem with some of these, they're very difficult to extract out of the earth. They're also extremely rare. So rare that your Derby trophy would have to be very, very small, very small. But silver and gold are common enough that we can use them in trophies, and they do actually make a silver trophy for jockeys, breeders, and trainers, but the gold cup goes to the owner. And why is gold considered more valuable? Well, basically it doesn't tarnish as easily, and really the answer to that is gold is more valuable because we say it's more valuable. And also, Fort Knox sits just 32 miles away from Churchill Downs, the largest gold depository in the world. Of course, our trophy's made out of gold. We're standing here in the Kentucky Derby Museum with assistant curator Caroline Martin. And Caroline, you get to handle all of the artifacts here at the Derby Museum. And tell us about one of your special jobs that you get to do, I guess, every other year.
So this year on Derby Day, I got to take the trophy to the winner's circle and set it up before the race. So every other year I get to take the Kentucky Derby trophy to the winner's circle, which is a really special thing to be a part of.
So what's it like, carrying down the Derby trophy in front of 160,000 people?
It's pretty surreal. You cross the track and you look back at the grandstand and there's just a wall of people there. So excited to watch the race begin and see you go out there with the trophy and set it up in the winners.
What goes into setting up the Derby trophy?
We have it packed away in a special case, and we'll pull it out of that case, set it on the podium. The trophy is actually in 3 pieces. There's a jade base, a gold cup, and a lid. And we like to attach the lid to the trophy with fishing wire just so that it won't pop off when they're celebrating with the trophy after they win the Derby.
The Derby's over, everybody's going home. What do you do with the trophy at that point?
We go back out to the winner's circle, put the trophy back in the case, and then we bring it to the museum where we have the party for the winning connections for the horse after the Derby is run.
Standing here with Chris Gidlett, Senior Curator of Collections here at the Kentucky Derby Museum, who also gets to handle the trophy every other Derby year. And Chris, could you tell us one of your favorite Derby Trophy stories?
Sure. It's very hard to pick just one. There's so many because the Derby Trophy is so iconic, and it's not just the solid gold. It's actually a piece that has a lot of sentimental value to a lot of people.
If I were to pick one Derby Trophy story, I think 1951 is one of my favorites. Count Turf, son of Count Fleet, 43 Triple Crown winner, won that year. Count Turf's owner was Jack and he so coveted that Derby Trophy that he would not leave it here at Churchill Downs to have his horse's name engraved on the front of it.
He took it home with him that night and basically was quoted as saying that, I think the purse was $98,000 out the winner's share. And he said anyone can get $98,000.
But who has one of these, meaning the Derby Trophy? So he took it home with him that night, and that was engraved.
Thanks for watching our 4th episode of Derby Academy. We hope you learned a little bit today about chemistry and how gold has become the precious metal that it is today. But as you know, on Derby Day, the first Saturday in May, that trophy is more than just 4 pounds of solid gold. It represents determination, perseverance, and years of planning and preparation that goes into turning those thoroughbreds into the champions that they have become today. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you next month.